What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here for Impact Gaming Center, and we are live and in living color on a fabulous Friday night. We've got some modern action 4 rounds for you. We've got Jack on mono white control against Keegan on his trusty Ruby Storm. Thank you all so much for joining us, especially if you're watching live, but even if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, thank you so much. We appreciate. Make sure if you enjoy this one, you like the video, and of course, comment down below what you liked about it and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on content like this. We've got over like 200 videos or something like that on this channel, so check it out. I guarantee there will be some content for you. And of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all your Magic the Gathering, TCG, and other tabletop and trading card games. But yeah, we have a crack of a Bloodstained Mire. Keegan flung a card, I think, across the table, which is why he got up. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. 4 rounds. I think we've got 11 or 12 players, so a light week for us. Usually we're in the high teens, early 20s. But we're still rocking and rolling. We got several, and I mean several, Commander players in tow tonight. And it looks like Emiria for Jack. Not really sure exactly what kind of deck Jack's brought to the table, other than the fact that it is a mono white control deck. He told me, I talked with him briefly. Ren's Resolve, Desperate Ritual, and a Wish. Wish kind of not a great hit here. On turn 2, not really when you want to hit that card, but maybe, just maybe, he'll be able to do some things next turn. Wall of Omens, that's one I haven't seen in a long time. That is excellent to see on the battlefield in a modern tournament in 2024. What's up, Mike? Some of your players up in Chicago. Yeah, I know there's a big tournament up there, so good luck to everybody who is a Impact regular who's playing up in the big tournament in Chicago. But yeah, we are rocking and rolling still here in Illinois. I guess, well, Chicago's in Illinois too, but Southern Illinois. All right, Keegan in the tank. I'm not quite sure what's in his hand. Can't quite see, but, you know, he's trying. Looks like he's got some rituals. Trying to decide what he wants to do, how he wants to proceed. He's going to start Pyretic Ritual. He'll add 3 red to the pool and 1 storm counter. He'll get those bad boys out. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We've got a pretty awesome night of some Magic the Gathering action happening tonight.
I'm going to tap this for red, and then use these 3. Go to storm 2. I'm going to splice.
Oh boy, we're splicing into Arcane. This is going to be a pretty good turn if Keegan can capitalize. Glimpse the Impossible. All right, we're cooking now. Flame of Anor, land, and a Reckless Impulse. So not the greatest.
I use that 2 to cast Reckless Impulse.
Using the 2 to cast Reckless Impulse.
Okay. I'm going to
Land.
A couple things can happen. This goes to exile.
Wish is going to go to exile. He's going to instep here.
And I create
2 Eldrazi Scions going to get made,
which can be sacrificed for colorless.
which of course can be sacrificed for colorless mana. And right back to Jack. He plays a land. Sorry, I'm sharing a link right now onto our social media pages.
Sure.
Flicker Wisp gonna flick the Wall of Omens. Man, Flicker Wisp and Wall of Omens. I might snag one yourself. Snag what? What's showboating? What's up, Tron? How's it going?
I'm going to sacrifice this for colorless. Tap for red.
Ral, okay, now we're cooking.
Okay. Infused sorceries cost one less. Whenever I cast an instant sorcery during my turn, I have to flip a coin, which I'll roll a dice for. If I lose, I take a damage. If I win, take no damage. I can transform him. He transforms into a planeswalker. With the main goal is for every instant sorcery spell I cast this turn, he gets an additional loyalty.
So as Keegan explains what Ral does, I'm bringing it up here on camera for you folks.
Or use Wish to go get it.
All right, there it is.
I'm going to go ahead and
There's Ral, Monsoon Mage.
cast Reckless Impulse.
Gonna go Reckless Impulse.
I'm always going for odds. Never going for anything else.
Odds.
That's a 6. So take a damage.
It's a 6, so go to 18.
Impulse resolves. 1, 2. Have a land turn. I'll go ahead and
All right, plays land and cracks it down to 17. Splicing into Arcane is always showboating. No. Sometimes you actually do need it, but I mean, if you got them, smoke them, right? Oh, the shirts. Yeah, the shirts are awesome. Yeah, the shirts are really soft. Yeah, those, I think they're like next level blanks. So, yeah, get yourself a, if you're in the area, we finally have Impact Gaming Center merch. You can buy some t-shirts. We got the IGC logo or the full Impact Gaming Center logo, whichever you prefer. But that is an in-store only thing. So you have to be here to grab one of them. I feel like Keegan's getting quite unlucky to not really hit anything.
Sure.
Search for a basic and reveal it. And it's going to be a basic planes as Keegan says, I wonder what you're going to find.
Oh, and then you can flicker it too. That's cool.
Yep. All right.
Sure. Yep. I'll take 3.
Flicker Whisk in for 3. Down to 14 goes Keegan back. What you got, Keegan?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Pyretic Ritual.
Pyretic Ritual.
Odds, 6 damage.
6 down to 13.
3 floating.
Has 3 floating.
Use 2 of the floating for Glimpse the Impossible.
Glimpse the Impossible here. We'll roll for Ral.
That is odds, no damage.
No damage. Probably not going to flip here.
Top 3.
Land. Manamorphose, that's a good hit. And Reckless Impulse, that's also a good hit. Land and crack down to 12. There is a certain point where you get worried about Ral just killing you. Commercial District is going to surveil for Keegan. Not worried about mana here. I'm not sure what's in his hand. I assume he's got some rituals. If he keeps this is bad news bears for Jack. Flame of Anor. Gonna bin it. That's a good one. So that's pretty scary.
For the Manamorphose.
Especially because Manamorphose could give him some extra blue mana here.
6, take damage.
6, take a damage, down to 11.
Create 2
Manamorphose, going to make 2 red and draw a card. That was a Desperate Ritual, I believe.
I'm going to pay
3 mana.
3. Splice on the Arcane.
Splicing onto Arcane Tron. He's splicing again. He's showboating.
Roll for Ral.
Got to roll for Ral here. 3 will not take the damage.
Doing 6 mana. Going to 7. 1 goes in the yard.
Yeah, 1 goes to the yard. The 1 he spliced goes back to hand.
Use 2 mana for a wish.
Now he's going to wish. Roll to see if Ral.
No damage.
No damage.
Going from 5 to 2.
5 to 2.
Casting Flames.
Mana wise. Going to go snag a Past in Flames.
Roll for Ral.
Yeah. I mean, if your opponent's splicing, typically the game is over. Now, Keegan did it last turn, or a couple turns ago, rather. Wasn't able to seal the deal, but now we've wished.
Go Manamorphose.
It's going to definitely
Roll. 3.
pretty academic at this point. I believe he can...
I cast him last turn. So what I will do is go ahead and transform him from the triggered ability on the roll.
Yeah, he's gonna flip here.
He'll come in with 8 loyalty counters.
So I have 8 total loyalty.
Manamorphose resolves.
Or, I'm sorry.
Go.
Yeah,
You
8
can
total.
draw a card. And then I'll ult him. This is different graveyard.
And he's ulting Ral.
Exile top 8.
Top 8 are going to get exiled here, and Keegan will be able to cast any instants and sorceries for free.
I'll separate them into
Yeah, there's going to be a separate pile. That's a Grape Shot, Ral, Reckless Impulse, Land, Ruby Medallion, Reckless Impulse, or Rin's Resolve, Reckless Impulse, and a Manamorphose. So 2 impulses, or Resolve and Impulse. And Jack just kind of saying, yeah, do your thing, man. Manamorphose.
5 draw.
And draw. That goes
Impulse.
Impulse.
Exile top 2.
Land. That's kind of a bummer for Keegan.
Exile top 2. I'll go ahead and Grape Shot him for 10.
Grape Shot for 10.
And
Yeah, I mean, the game's over here. He's going to flash back.
then sack, tap,
Ruby Medallion. Ritual.
2.
Up to 7 red mana.
Pass and Flame, Grape Shot.
Past in Flames, Grape Shot you again. That is going to do it for game number 1. Keegan going to take game 1 here in this matchup. Hey, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, I'm Les Alex. We are rocking and rolling here at Impact Gaming Center. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're having a good time, you know? We are just having a good old time. And let me get this set up. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but check this out. It's pretty cool. I think you're going to like it. Look at this. Another camera angle, dude. Isn't that neat? I don't know. Thank you all so much for joining us. We're rocking and rolling, both these players, as they begin to sideboard. Jack and Keegan. Keegan won one of our recent, not the last RCQ that we had, but the one before that, he won with some Ruby Storm. Check this out as we zoom out And we can go right to left. Look at all the gamers gaming. These guys, we could switch the stream and, you know, we could stream some Warhammer here. Y'all want to watch Warhammer instead of Magic? Hello, what's up, River? How's it going? No, this is the same mic we've had. Same mic we've had for a long, long time. But yeah. These guys playing some Commander, it looks like. More Commander action happening out here. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Went trick-or-treating last night. It was a pretty good time. Oh, wow. Nobody at that table. Anyways, I'm messing around with this thing. They look like they're about ready to roll. Oh, Jack's still getting ready. Let's do this. But hey, thank you all so much for joining us. We've got 4 rounds of Modern action tonight for you, so don't go anywhere if you're watching live after this match. We've got 3 more rounds. It's gonna be a good time. Keegan just said, "Are you gonna put your whole sideboard in your deck and then just take out 15 cards?" Jack's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that." But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Why is that? Oh, I see why it says that. That's not supposed to say that. That's supposed to say my name. There it is. But yeah, thank you all so much. These players starting to get ready for game number 2. We'll kick it down to the battlefield. Yeah, Jack saying should have probably played blue. Blue's pretty good in a control deck, typically. Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe, Keegan. That's the card you're thinking of. Jack said Mana Tithe? Not that Jack might be playing that card. We shall see. Definitely a get you card. Keegan looks like he's still thinking. Jack has decided to keep, I believe. All right, we're off to the races. Here we go with a Plains Pass. Back to Keegan. Going to draw a card. Going to fetch. Dash Hopes. I'm not even familiar with that. We got a Surveil land here on turn 1 for Keegan. Dash Hopes, huh? Let me see. Let me see what we're talking about here. Dash Hopes, 2 mana. If you would play Dash Hopes, any player may pay 5 if he does. If a player does, counter Dash Hopes. Oh, counter does spell. No way. Mana Tithe's better than that. Come on. Punisher card? Really? Another Plains. Lone Missionary.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Gains 4 life.
All right. Let's play a land for turn.
Jack does have a Celestial Purge in hand, I saw, so that will be a pretty decent tool here.
I really do, don't I? I forgot mono white certainly does do life. Yeah, I think that would be. Oh man.
Could you have gotten past the second Storm Gauntlet 10 or 11 eventually?
Say what?
When you dropped that 8, Growl's Ultimate,
Yes.
could you have gotten past 10? Or could you have gotten 10?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stalia Ardranith, yeah. That, I'm not sure. I am not sure what is in Jack's deck. He didn't really, let me look through it very much. So, like I said earlier, he just showed me the flagstones and was like, that color plus control. So, I really didn't see much. I think there were some Blade Splicers in there that I saw, but other than that, I didn't know. Ooh, okay, so there's a juicy target. Jack untaps really quickly, and I think we're going to get that Celestial Purge pretty soon. Because Keegan, you can't. There's going to be the Purge. That's an oldie but a goodie. All right, move to combat. Down to 16 goes Keegan. All right, back to Keegan. Going to draw. Going to play a mountain. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere after round 1. We do have some pre-recorded matches from past weeks to keep you entertained in between the breaks. So don't go anywhere. There'll be a slight pause so that we have an end screen for YouTube. But don't go anywhere because there will be shortly after that. 3 Scions going to get made.
And then I'll pass.
And back to Jack. He has a Day of Judgment in hand, so might Squadron Hawk. That is a card I have not seen in a very long time. Flicker Wisp, obviously, here. Saw that in game number 1.
Yep. Take 2.
Take 2, down to 14 goes Keegan. Flicker Wisp. Up to 28 goes Jack, and,
Drop.
Dude Hawk. Yeah, Dude Hawk. Heck yeah.
Set 2.
All right, we sack 2. What are we going to do with it? Glimpse. So choke point here seems to be mana.
Play land for turn.
Well, there's a land. That'll help. Down to 13. Grabs a mountain. Or as one does. I gotta say, though, Dash Hopes does have some really awesome artwork. Really like that. The broken glass.
Tap 2 for
Manamorphose, so he'll break even on mana here, but he does get to draw a card, which is good. I think he drew a Ral. Oh, no. Maybe he just drew a Woody Footy. Ritual. Gonna go up 2, or up 1. Reckless Impulse. A a Rin's Resolve, and a Ruby Medallion. Ruby Medallion's pretty good here.
I'll go ahead and sack. Use the mana for the Ruby.
Gonna play Ruby. Does he have a mana maker in his hand to help him keep going off here? Can't quite see his hand's in the shadow. Oh, yep. So, Pyretic Ritual. Gonna go to 3. Looks like 6 Storm.
Play Impulse.
Right. Rin's Resolve there. Another Reckless Impulse. Those 2 cards are essentially the same card. Play that Impulse. Land. Impulse. Rin's Resolve. And play that Impulse. So out of mana. But he found a Ral and a Manamorphose. Those are both good cards for next turn. Is Jack going to be able to disrupt him at all? That is the question here. Because if he can, he's going to get to see another turn. If not, I think Keegan's probably going to win next turn.
Yep. Taking 5.
Take 5. Down to 8. Spellskite going to come in. That is something. Doesn't really work the way you want to with the Storm, with like Grape Shot. Because you have to spend 2 mana to redirect it. Or 2 life, rather. So that actually doesn't help. What could happen for Jack is if Keegan plays Ral, he could die to his Ral triggers. It's unlikely, but it's possible. He's going to lead with playing a land, it looks like.
I have to actually think about that. Yeah, so I can't kill you with Grape Shot anymore. Because you'll just send 8 to my face.
So Keegan just said, I can't kill you with Grape Shot because you just send 8 to my face. That's not how Spellskite works, though.
One more win condition.
Spellskite redirects it to itself.
Might not even happen.
And Jack would have to spend 2 life to do so. So it's not just like a redirect to anything.
Oh, it's 2.
Okay, well, so Jack, you look, good guy Jack here. Letting him know it's not a redirect. Jack saying that would be crazy if it did that. So shout out to Jack. You know, some good sportsmanship here in the impact zone. Love to see it.
We'll start.
Yeah, I think I mean, I don't know what's in Jack's or Keegan's hand here. He's going to start with Manamorphose to try and save some life with this Ral. He is going to go for the Ral at some point. He'll need to. But he probably wants to hold off as long as possible because he is only at 8. Reckless Impulse and Stomping Ground. Reckless Impulse. And he's already got a mana reducer in Ruby Medallion. Okay. I believe he's casted 3 spells this turn, so. Pyretic Ritual. Go up 2, up 1, up to 5. Yeah, 5 red mana, 4 Storm. Impulse. Or, yeah. Ral. And then that's like the unsummon. Doesn't need that though now. Needed to find some action. He'll go with Ral. He could always cast that card. I forget something, the Flood Caller or something.
Tap for red. Use a. Sorry, tap for blue.
Tap for blue, use the red. He's going to Flame of Anor here.
Flame of Anor. I'm going to put trigger on first.
So we're going to roll here.
Odds. 4. Take damage.
Ooh, down to 7. This is the scenario I was talking about.
So I'm going to choose 2. I'm going to target myself to draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 cards,
And destroy target artifact.
and he's going to destroy target artifact, which is Spellskite. And because he has a wizard in play, he gets to choose 2 modes. Ral is a wizard.
Say what now?
No, you're good.
Okay. So, Flame of Anor will resolve. I'll draw 2 cards and destroy target artifact.
Yep, so that happens. 1-2. Pretty good Flame of Anor there, too. I think he drew a Ritual and a Manamorphose. We'll roll for Ral. That's 2, down to 6. Ritual resolved, up 3 to 4. Manamorphose, he'll gain. Roll for Ral. That's another even, down to 5. You know, Keegan's got to be sweating. That was, I believe, a Rin's Resolve.
Use 2.
Gonna use 2 here. Past in Flames, roll for
Trigger off this.
roll for Ral. Oh my gosh, down to 4.
Totally happen right now.
All right, here we go, Manamorphose. Roll for Ral. Ah, there we go. So if you're rooting for Keegan, finally it's an odd and is able to flip, which is probably going to mean he's going to be able to win the game here.
Going to 4 red, draw a card.
Not sure how many counters are on Ral here, but it's a lot.
Ult, he goes to 4.
So he'll ult and take him to 4. So these 8 cards will get revealed here. All of them are exiled and be able to cast all instants and sorceries for free. Flame of Anor. Ooh, just 2. However, he still does have... Wow. He still does have Past in Flames, so... He doesn't have a wizard anymore, though, so Flame of Anor is just choosing 1 mode. He gets casted for free, so still pretty good. Gonna draw 2 cards. Desperate Ritual, I didn't quite see the second card pass. Pyretic Ritual, gonna go up to 7 and 13 Storm. So I believe just... I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to get it, but as Keegan just said, the life game does make this a little bit trickier. But that being said, I think he's going to be able to get it here. He's got a stacked graveyard. He can cast Past in Flames another time, I do believe, from the bin. That card has flashback. That card's real good. Gonna splice, showing off, as Tron would say.
Alright, I'll do this ult. Gain a storm, -3, and then gain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's running wild.
Back to my hand, exile. Play the Ral.
Play another Ral. This one, creature.
Play Ritual.
Desperate Ritual.
6.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of that. Ah, he's at 2. I don't know if... I think maybe he might have forgot.
Okay. Grape Shot.
Grape shot.
U for 17.
U for 17. But he's got a roll still with this Ral. Why did I don't understand why he played Ral. I don't think he needed it.
It's going to come down to 2 dice rolls. Maybe I shouldn't play the route. Oh well. 5.
5. He flips it. He's oh my gosh. Ooh. Wow. Wow. And that's going to be it because he's going to be able to cast Past and cast Past and Flames again and cast the Grape Shot to Grape Shot Jack's Dome. What a crazy finish to that game. Holy moly. That was insane. Thank you all so much. That was only round 1. We got 3 more action-packed rounds. Thank you all so much. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That was an awesome, awesome conclusion to this match number 1. Don't go anywhere. We've got some previous videos about to play, a previous match about to play. Make sure you click on one of these videos popping up, and of course subscribe. Hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering, TCG, and other tabletop gaming needs. I've been Les Alex for Impact Gaming Center. Thank you all so much, and we will catch you on the flippy flop if you're not watching live. And otherwise, I'll see you in a bit. Adios.
Don't hit rituals. The 3 targets on game 2 or 3 is Ral, Past and Flames, or Witch.
Yeah, Ral I wanted.